sights on, high life drone, twilight zone, fly like I'm stoned. They way gone, J-Way is known. Go hard, go home, get money long. My life up, flow like up, hoes like yup. I'm like fuck, where's my phone?
It's 44 degrees and it's nice and rainy outside, but no one cares about that. It's not about the rain. It's what the rain represents. Life is always giving you a test, trying to give you a way out, trying to give you an excuse not to show up. This is my excuse today. But guess what? You gotta have the mentality to show up every fucking day of your life, no matter what life throws at you. It's our responsibility to show up to the Coliseum of life, prepared for fucking battle. I don't care what you're going through, what life's throwing at you. It's your responsibility to find your new 100%. Take it upon yourself to do that. Stay hard.
Yo, 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 what up, YouTube? Welcome to Sinn-Take, man. My name is Jason, coming back with another one, man. And I got a quick message, man, because in that video, right, you got David Goggins. You know, he running, it's cold outside, it's raining, kind of like how it is right now. And like he said, pretty much he has his excuse. You know, he has his excuse to not run for that day. You know, we all have our excuses for why we don't want to go to work that day, and why we don't want to get our kids ready for school, and why we don't want to go to the gym, why we don't even, damn near don't even feel like making ourselves breakfast, why we don't want to eat right. We be having so many excuses, and we come up with these things. But in David Goggins' case, right, he see it's raining, he see it's cold, but he still decided to take that jog anyways. The bottom line is that we all wake up and we have an excuse. We all wake up with excuses for why we don't want to do certain things. So we are granted these excuses as soon as we wake up in the morning. Probably within 10 minutes, we have excuses in the chamber like a gun. You know what I mean? Just like you would have bullets in a gun, we wake up with excuses. And just because the excuses is there, that doesn't mean that you have to act on them. You know what I'm saying? Like, we wake up, we have an excuse. We can have our reasons, our back hurt. You know what I'm saying? We got a headache. You know, it's cold outside. All those things, we got an excuse. We could wake up with excuses. Our knees hurt. You know what I mean? Even with other shit that's going on out there with in the field that we trying to do, we could make excuses right away. We could make excuses right away. You know, I relapse. You know, we could add it to semen retention. You know what I'm saying? I relapse. I fapped again. You know why? Because I opened up Instagram and I seen some cheeks. You know, the excuses be right there. We can have excuses right there, but that doesn't mean that you have to act on your excuse. That doesn't mean you have to use these excuses to go backwards or to not do something that you know you need to do. So listen, you got to understand, we're going to keep being tested. That's what you're going to have to understand in this life. We're going to continue to be tested by the Most High. We're going to continue to be tested by society. We're going to continue to be tested by the devil. We're going to continue to be tested by people, temptation, all those things. But you got to learn how to pass the test. You have to learn how to pass the test. All of the successful people that you see, they were tested tremendously. They were tested one way or another, and they had to pass those tests. You know what? And the excuses was there. That's what you got to understand. The excuses to cheat was there. You know, you got these women around. The excuses to cheat and fuck up their marriage is there. The excuses for why we shot up the club when we was fucking something and this chick got pregnant. The excuses is there. You know, it's just like so many, they right there, but you don't have to act on it. It's all about your decision making. If you can't make a decision when you know you need to do something and it's best for you, in yourself, your family, or just the situation. You know you need money, so guess what? You gonna go the legit route or the negative route. Listen, it's all on you. Everybody, listen, it's a lot of people that's locked up right now with excuses for why they did what they did. And guess what? The crazy part is they had their reasons. I want y'all to understand. In life, we got our reasons. We got our reasons up the yin yang for why we do some of the things that we do. You know what I mean? We have every reason. We have reasons and excuses right there, just waiting at our doorstep. You know what I mean? But that doesn't mean that you have to act on them. You know what I mean? We all have things going on in our lives that could push us, right? They could push us in a good way or a bad way. But a lot of people do things that wasn't right or that they shouldn't have done for all the wrong reasons. They were sitting there, they acted on it, they made their decision, and then what happened, happened. Excuses, we got excuses, we wake up with them. Do we need to act on those excuses and legit just be like, okay, I got my excuse, so therefore I'm just gonna do this shit even though you know that you shouldn't do it or you know it's wrong? Bottom line is, listen, we gonna have to deal with this type of shit every day. Every day. Just like this rainfall. You know what? We gonna have to deal with rain falling, snow falling, hail falling, all types of shit. You know what I'm saying? No matter what, it's they gonna come. But you have to make the right decision no matter what. Sometimes you're gonna have to still go through the storm, right? If you know what's good for you, if you know what's best, you're going to still have to do what you got to do. If you got a passion for something, you love something, then you're going to do whatever it takes. And that's the thing. Even though you got the excuses, that doesn't mean you got to act on them. That doesn't mean that you have to do something or not do something. You know, and that's going to be a difference maker in a lot of our lives. You know what I'm saying? Because you will wonder, like, why the fuck did that person do that? And how did they come out victorious on the other side? Because they took that chance, right? And they were still doing things that the next person wouldn't. You know, they still got up and did what they had to do. You know what I'm saying? Even though the excuses was there to not do it, they still got up and did it anyways because they knew what was good for them. You're going to have people that's going to not do things. Even though they have all of the reasons to do something, they're going to not do it. You know why they ain't going to do it? Because they know that some of those things, if they do it and react just because they got a reason, guess what? They know that that won't be good for them. So you're going to have to make these decisions. You know what I mean? Whether it's a reason or an excuse. Yeah, somebody do something to you, you're going to always have a reason to, in it. Like, man, well, shit, he did this, but I did that. And then you got to understand that can still, just because you had your reasons, it can still put you in a position that you don't want to be in life. You know what I'm saying? So it's up to you when you should do something and when not to. You have a brain, so you got to know how to use it. And then when it comes to these excuses, man, listen, I'm going to say it again. You do not have to react on every excuse. Just because the excuses is there, we all wake up with them and to them on our doorstep. We see them, we have them, we feel them. We feel excuses. We feel them. But guess what? What makes you a warrior is to fight through that shit. It's to just, you know what? I got my excuse. There you go. But guess what? I'm going anyways. I'm doing it anyways. I'm going to fight anyways. You know what I'm saying? That's how we got to be, because that's what's going to put us on the next level. That's what's going to put us on the next level, man. Because we going to have, listen, we all know people that got every excuse in a book. They got every excuse for why they keep relapsing. They got every excuse for why they can't eat right. They got every excuse for why they can't go get a job. They got every excuse. Y'all know these people. Y'all know these people, but you cannot let that be you. You cannot even be hanging around people like that For real, you shouldn't even be hanging around motherfuckers that just got every excuse in the book, because that shit gonna rub off on you. That shit is low energy, man. I don't want to hear it. Y'all shouldn't want to hear it either. And you know what you need to do. So fight through that shit. A lot of that is in the mind. A lot of that is in the mind. Yeah, so what? It's a little nippy outside. It's a little, you know, it's cold. It's fall and all that shit. But guess what? I'm still going to do what I got to do because I want to. You got to want to do this shit. It's how bad you want whatever it is that you looking for in life. You want your body right, then guess what? You going to have to fight through some shit. You want to get a lot of money in this world, guess what? You going to have to fight through some shit. Yeah, them classes gonna be hard. Yeah, sitting down and having the patience to learn some dope shit, it's gonna be hard, but you gonna have to do it if you wanna get to the bag. If you wanna get to the next level, you gotta do what they ain't gonna do. And a lot of motherfuckers ain't gonna come out in the rain. They ain't gonna do this shit. They not gonna go to the gym. They ain't gonna get up early as fuck in the morning. They not gonna eat right. They gonna have every excuse, and then they gonna be where they at. They gonna be where they at forever because they always gonna give in to their excuses. They always gonna react on their excuses. They always gonna have a reason for why they took steps backwards. They always gonna have a reason for why they took steps backwards or took steps forward to do some shit that they know they shouldn't have done. To do some shit where they know they bogus. They know they shouldn't have crossed you. They know they shouldn't have crossed you, but they still did it. And guess what? When you confront them about it, they gonna have a reason why they did it. They gonna have a reason why they did it, which is bullshit. So you cannot react on every excuse, and you cannot just go by reasoning all the time. You know why? Because you got a brain. Use it, all right? And that's my word, man. My name Jason and Sinn-Take. Holla at y'all later, man. Peace. Hustle hard, yeah, that's all day. I'ma keep putting in work, yeah, that's all day. I'm in here to do my job, yeah, that's all day. What I do ain't a facade, this is all J. Hustle hard, yeah, that's all day. I'ma keep putting in work, yeah, that's all day. I'm in here to